In this video, we're going to be covering how to view, edit, and add time clock records from the clock in and out record screen. To get to the screen, click on Time and Attendance, and then Clock In, Out Records. The columns you'll see at the top of the screen are Officer, Site Clocked In, Site Clocked Out, Time In, Time Out, Location Rating In, Location Rating Out, Minutes, Hours, and Modifications, which means the number of times the record has been edited. If you click on the Show Filters button, you can filter by Officer, Client, Site, and enter a From Date and Time and a To Date and Time range. After you enter those, click Apply Filter. Let's go ahead and click on the Hide Filters button for now. The icons you'll see on your screen indicate Clock In, Clock Out, Lunch In or Lunch Out, and if you also took a break in or break out. In the Hours column, you'll see a few indicators, one being red if a shift has lasted more than 24 hours, or yellow if a shift has lasted more than 12 hours. If you want to see more information about the record, click on the Details button. In this window, you'll see a satellite overview of the site with in and out location pins to indicate where the officer clocked in and out. You'll also see the officer's name, date, client, site, if they use a mobile application or officer portal, the type, the device type they clocked in with, the accuracy the device reported to us, the distance from the center of the site, the accuracy rating we've been able to give it, the distance rating we've been able to give it, and the overall rating we've been able to give it. You'll also see this information for the clock out record as well. If you need to edit a time clock entry for an officer, click on the Edit button. And in this example, let's say our officer clocked in late. We'll change the time here and add an administrative note for auditing purposes. After adding our note, we can click the Update button to save the edit. You'll see that because it was modified, it now has a yellow background highlight color. To see these modifications, click on Edit. You'll see the administrative note that was left when the change was made, and any changes were made. In this case, the in time and date was changed, so it's yes. It shows the old and the new, and the out date, in type, out type were not changed. But you can also see who made the change and what time and date the change was made. We'll click Cancel here and move on to adding a time clock entry. Click on the Add Time Clock entry in the upper left-hand corner. Select an officer. Select a client they worked at. Select the site they worked at. Enter the date and time for the clock in. Select the type, so in this case it's shift, so beginning of the shift, and enter a date for the clock out and a time for the clock out as well. In this case, the officer is clocking out for their shift, so in the type for clock out, we'll select shift. Enter your administrative note for auditing purposes. When finished, click Submit. As with modifications, any time clock entries added will appear highlighted in yellow. If for whatever reason you need to delete a time clock entry, click Delete next to the entry you want to delete, and click OK. If you or someone else need to review this information outside of Officer Reports, we offer the ability to export this information to Microsoft Excel. Simply click on the Export button in the upper left-hand corner to download your Excel workbook.